Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, because I would very much appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for taking time out to check out another one of my videos. I want to kind of jump right into this, and I don't know if I've ever done a video like this before, but I feel like it's something that I should probably talk about a little bit. So I did a video about the Titanfall 2 developer with the green disc thing, and how I said I thought it was disrespectful, but I could also understand the other take where people were just like, who cares? I get that. Now there's this whole Polygon article, which again, I have been the guy that has had my like Twitter feed or my tweet put into numerous articles. I've been on IGN, I was in Xbox, official Xbox magazine. I'm that guy. I was the guy who quote unquote canceled my pre-order for a game because somebody else got to play it, right? Even though that was like totally inaccurate. But anyway, so I know a little thing or two about how this negative kind of perception and the reversal, it's called heat reversal, is basically what this is. So Polygon, who is a larger media outlet, says that does an article called Titanfall 2 dev accidentally stokes console wars in just 2 tweets. Yeah, and then they like basically damage control for them, saying no, Respawn is not calling Xbox One discs ugly. But they go ahead and put the tweet with Next Gen 720, who, as you guys know, I'm part of BGST with him, a friend of mine. They put his tweet in there because basically Next Gen was like, wow, thanks for crapping on Xbox One fans, when Respawn tweeted out the PS4 disc again, right? And they tweeted out the PS4 disc again even after the backlash from the first time from the developer. So that looked at it as a little bit odd to me, and Next Gen was just saying, hey man, thanks for crapping on Xbox One fans, right? So then you have this article basically throwing all Xbox One fans and lumping us all in together as being kind of like, I guess, spoiled brats or whatever. But here's the funny thing. I have not seen any Xbox One fans taking to death threats or anything like that to Respawn. You know what I mean? While we did see PlayStation 4 fans send death threats to No Man's Sky developers, we've seen them send death threats to the Rise of the Tomb Raider actors, writers, developers when the game was announced as an Xbox One exclusive. But when we saw, and we did see articles to that effect, but they didn't name PlayStation 4 fans. You see what I'm saying? This article is strictly calling out Xbox One fans, basically saying, oh, they're overreacting and things like this. But if you had your ear to the ground, right, you would realize that Xbox One fans, this is just could be taken in a long string of things. In it by itself, I personally don't care. The disc thing, yeah, it could be taken as they're taking little digs at Xbox. I get it, haha. But it's not that so much for me. For me, it was the first game was great. Then what happens usually when like a band sells out or something, they try to get that mass appeal. They slowed down the game. Numerous reports that they brought in Call of Duty pros, PS4 gamers, to play the game and give feedback on the game. They didn't like the really fast-paced gameplay, by the way. Not only that, but then you had Respawn pull this from being an EA Access, because some people did get the discount from the EA Access deal, and they pulled it from being able to play a week early like everything else that EA publishes pretty much. So you had those things. You had the gameplay itself really stinking. Really, really bad. You know, then you kind of slap the Xbox One owners in the face by saying no EA Access, no early access. Yeah, and then you have the disc issues, and then you just have the way that Respawn was kind of kissing Sony's ass from the beginning, saying they didn't know it was going to be an exclusive. Well, that's kind of a lie, because if you check out Jeff Keighley's deal where it was like the hours of Titanfall or something like that, they basically say that Respawn went to Sony, and Sony wouldn't give them dev kits for the PS4. Microsoft helped fund Titanfall. So how did you not know it was exclusive? Did you think Microsoft was going to help fund a game and you were just going to put it on PlayStation 4? If you're the boss of something, you know everything that's going on in your job, right? So I don't believe that for 1 second, let alone a minute. And, you know, Microsoft has this habit of paying and being the one that's doing the advertising for these games, and they're still getting like the short end of the stick. You know, I've never seen a Sony advertised game mess up. You'll never see Call of Duty tweet out like an Xbox box of the game, you know what I mean? Or anything like that. I don't care what state the game is in. You won't see them do it, because Sony pays money to advertise with them. Microsoft pays money to advertise with these people, but they still tend to throw Microsoft under the bus, and now they're throwing Xbox gamers under the bus, and this media thing has been happening for a long long time. It's happened to me numerous times. It's happened to Mooch, it's happened now, it's happened to the Z, it's happened to him before, actually. So, I mean, it's not really a surprise, but it's like they try to intentionally make us look bad when it's not even that. It was everything that built up in addition to this. So it's so much more than just a disc. So before some of you ignorant jerks out there start saying stuff like, oh man, you guys are acting like babies, or it's just a game, it wasn't just that. It was the buildup of everything else involved. And yeah, I think it pissed people off, and people have a right to vote with their wallet and to be upset. Just like PlayStation 4 owners get upset. The only difference is Xbox One owners aren't out there making death threats. We aren't out there making Photoshop edits or anything like that. We're just saying, wow, you know, this sucks. Hey, kill us, right? Because we said something sucks. Get over it. We're allowed to have that opinion. We're not hurting anybody. We're not threatening anybody. It's absolutely ridiculous that the media has to swerve this in reverse heat on Xbox fans, man. Crazy. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.